quick video on how to align a text in Memsource. The first thing you need to do is log in, and you need to be using an admin account, which I'm really surprised someone else would be online right now because it's after hours. But yeah, log in with Vera Admin, which is like the project manager account that we have. And then, well, first of all, we don't have a project for this yet. So we basically need to create a translation memory and a project. Let's go ahead and make the project first. You could do it in either order, but the project will be called, well, we can call it TEDx because that's who this is for. And then the source language is English, and target language is Spanish only. You can put more than one language if you want. We'll put that it's due on Monday by the end of the day. And make sure to always put a due date, because a lot of times people leave it blank and then it's hard to tell sometimes later when you want to see when something was from. This, right now, we haven't been doing anything special with any of these things. In the future, that could change. If we do have a purchase order for the project, we could put it there. So anyway, let's go ahead and create a project. Okay, so now we have the project. Now what we need is a translation memory. So we're going to create a new one, and we'll just call it Kings. Source language is Spanish. Okay, create. Now we want to open the translation memory by clicking on it. And now you have the option to import a memory, but which would be like a spreadsheet that you upload, or you can align, which means this is basically what we want to do now. Is we have one text that's in English and we have another text that's in Spanish. And the first thing, which I already did, is it's important to double check that like the format is generally the same of the two texts. So make sure like the spaces are in the same spots, or you can fix that after you've aligned them, and you'll see how that is. But generally, like the closer the format is to begin with, the easier it's going to be to align. So this is like a text that we found a translation of it on the internet already. So we don't, rather than starting from scratch, we're just going to import this into. So we basically put it into the format of our original text. Now we're going to align them, and it'll show up as a part of the translation memory in Memsource. So now let's align. And we have one source and one target file. Apparently you can also do this with multiple files. I haven't tried that yet. But so the original file will be the English one, which I've got here. And then the translated file will be the Spanish one, which is here. So we say align. And this is going to generate a new file, an Excel file that's going to line up all the segments. And then once we have, like basically we're going to export that Excel, which we just got here. We're going to double check it to make sure everything is lined up pretty correctly. And then we're going to import it again. So see, like it's like this is slightly off. So we're going to put that over here. I don't know why there's some random 6Ds on there, but like this yet nevertheless should be down here. It's probably not going to be perfect. That is there, and I don't know why this got split up, for example. So we can just like delete the rows when there's nothing in them. Now, it's okay if it's not totally perfect, but if we see something like this with a blank thing, we should fix it. So just combine these things. And then we can just kind of scroll down and then randomly check to make sure Like, for example, that doesn't look right. That's nothing. You can see here it got all out of whack. Like, a lot of these need to be moved up. Okay. Well, I think it's better. No, that's not relevant. Okay, I think this is pretty good. We can upload it. I'm gonna save this. Put it as a name. And let's just call it Canes TM. Documents, okay. And then we're gonna go here and we're gonna say import, choose file, and well, I think issues like finding files recently.
Overall, analysts are reporting that the recovery is
Hey, Bruno, be quiet. I'm recording a video.
I'm sorry. Shit, man.
That's okay. Okay, I can't find my file that I want to upload. I'm totally just purposefully trying to make it. Let's save it under downloads. It seems to be easier to find things there. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't really know if this is important. I mean, this should only really apply if you're importing a translation memory from a different translation memory software, but it shouldn't matter here. So let's just say import. And that's done. Okay. So now you can see that it increased from 0 segments to 171 segments. Now we're going to go back to the project and see it's now associated with this translation memory. And now we're going to add a new job, which will be the English version of this file. Target language is Spanish. And let's put James, that's actually Marcos, but he's using James' account usually. And we'll say pre-translate, that'll automatically fill out from the translation memory. And the due date will also be Monday at 5. You notice there's different due dates. Like for the project, the due date should be the end of the entire project, whereas this is like the due date for the deliverable. So in this case, it's the same because there's only one deliverable in this project, but if there were multiple, you would want to set the appropriate due dates. So we don't need to notify him. I will write him a Slack message because that probably goes to James' email, not to Marcos. But that is new. I haven't seen that before. Okay, so now the file is uploading, and once that's done, I'm just gonna click on it so you can see how this worked, the final result. Okay, let's open the file. And it's like magic. like the translation has already been done. It's all been filled in by that translation that we uploaded. Isn't that cool? Oh, except for it still has this. That's weird. I totally deleted that. That's weird, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, I mean, I think... Oh, wait. I must not have saved those changes because I fixed that, for example. But anyway, I think you get the idea. Yeah, usually if you edit it in the Excel and then upload, it should show up perfectly here. But as you can see, that's not the case. But it should at least give you the basic understanding of the process of uploading the translation memory, or how to align a text and then upload the translation memory into Memsource. So that is all. Thanks for watching.